What's going on, guys? It's Pirates of Impetus here today. This is a video I was really kind of rathering to not need to make. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to make it. Unfortunately, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news to those of very few of you who might have kept up with our Skyrim series up to this date. As of right now, it's been like several weeks since I've uploaded the last part. And before that, it was like several months since I concluded Chapter 4. I've been trying to record for the last couple times I've attempted to record. The game is just too unstable at this point. As you know, I've loaded it to the absolute brim with mods. We're well over like 130 in the load order, and I think the game is at its breaking point. As of right now, I've gone like halfway through the Soul Cairn quest in Dawnguard, and it's crashed at least 5 different times. Now, the reason I'm making this call isn't because it's not salvageable. I could really blunt force it and get through the series bit by bit, but realistically, I think it's a dead series. Up until now, we've had, you know what? I'm going to do this very impromptu. I'm going to take a look at our uploads, and let's see, our last video of Skyrim was a month ago. And then there was like a 3-month gap when I did the first episode of Chapter 5. And before that, it was like 5 months since the last Skyrim video. I think it's done. As of right now, we've transitioned much more heavily into a streaming channel, and I have a very strong suspicion that this kind of content just it's not getting picked up for you guys. It's more so like a legacy thing. When I first started Impetus back in 2014, give or take, that was like one of the series that I was like super into Skyrim at the time, and consequently it just kind of fell apart as I picked up other series, did other styles of content, and those were received much better. So I think I'm going to make the executive decision to end that series now. It kind of hurts to say because we've come so far, put so much time into it, and oh my god, the rendering hours on all those videos. Ugh. Though I'm not going to delete them or anything. They're still going to stay there. But I don't think I'm going to continue from here. I think it's for the best that if I focus on other kinds of content instead. Like, for example, upcoming is the mega DLC for Xenoblade 2, Torna, the Golden Country. I'm going to be playing through that whole thing. And it's going to be a long series probably because it's roughly the size of the base game. And I'm instead just going to stream it. I think it's the better style of content for long plays like that. It's just doing it live, no editing required, that whole shebang. Looking down the line, Elder Scrolls 6 is coming eventually. Big emphasis on that eventually. And I would be happy to play that live. But I don't think it's going to be a recorded series. I think it's going to be a on-the-fly stream series. This kind of monologue that I'm striking, trying to maintain the D. Derek series, I just don't have that same skill that I had. I think I very much lost my narration style of content, if you will, where I've instead transitioned to live interactions and or explanations / showcases. And I think that's more or less where I'm going to stay at this point in time. Again, this doesn't mean that I won't one day pick the D. Derek series back up, but I think it's time to let it sit and kind of phase out. So, until possibly the very next Skyrim video in God knows how long, whether I see you in another video, another stream, or someplace else. Until that time comes, take care.